Hello and welcome back to Collecting Iron Maiden with me, your host James. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favourite Maiden albums of all time, the mighty Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. First up we have the Australasian vinyl version. This is the one that I bought on release day back in 1988. Oh boy, how much I love this album cover. It's just absolutely magnificent. It's, the very best of Derek Riggs. I love surreal artwork. I stared at this thing for many, many hours as a young man, and I still do. I still absolutely love it. On the back, the artwork continues, just gorgeous. Little book of life, everything about this, the overfolding ice water. It's just, I love this cover so much. It's great. All right. We won't dwell. I'll open up the inner sleeve and more gorgeous artwork. This one, I don't know its official title, but I always called it The Clairvoyant. Yes, I know it's not the artwork for the single The Clairvoyant, but it's Eddie in clairvoyant mode. So yeah, I'm going with The Clairvoyant for the name of this artwork. Love it, love it, love it. On the reverse side, we have the lyric sheet, as you'd expect, and a pretty naff, very dated 1988 photo of the band. Nico, what are you wearing? Goodness me. All right, even our heroes were never constantly cool. And then we have the original vinyl. Nothing too flash there, just a standard release made in Australasia for our market. Very cool. Next up, we have the UK picture disc version. Limited edition picture disc with exclusive Iron Maiden banner, which we shall see very shortly. So first up, we have the disc itself. It's a nice thick vinyl, good reproduction of the image. The sound quality on this is not great, unfortunately. I've only played it a couple of times. Wasn't wonderful. On the back, pretty cool, what I call the Clairvoyant. Again, for the B-side. Very nice. Now, of course, I promised you a look at the exclusive Iron Maiden banner. Hold your breath. Here it comes. Yeah, it's kind of weird, like vinyl kind of feel to it. It's pretty big, it's pretty blue. It's kind of weirdly sized with the lettering at the top. I won't unfold the whole thing because it won't fit, but we've got Iron and Maiden on the back. This is not the kind of thing that would inspire me to hang it up on my wall, even if I were 12 years old. Bit underwhelming, this, to be honest, compared to other things they've provided for free in the past. But hey, it's a free thing, so I won't complain too much. Finally, we've got the CD. The one I'm going to show you today is from 1998. It's one of the 1998 re-releases, which were all remastered. Comes with multimedia CD features, videos, blah, blah, blah. A whole bunch of things that you can't really use anymore because the technology has moved well beyond what that was, and all the required DLLs, etc. were never updated. So you can kind of get at them. They're not really worth digging around in anyway. Anyway, open it up. Got a pretty nice looking CD here. I do quite like that. Behind the CD, we've got a weird live photo of the Big Eddie from the stage. On the reverse, we've got a really cool piece of art. I used to have a massive poster of this. This is to promote the 7th Tour of 7th Tour image. Really like that. It's one of one of Derek's sort of bashed out, quite rough and ready Eddies. But I really like it. On the CD, one of the best things about the CD is, obviously, the booklet is gatefold. This is how this art is supposed to be seen. Obviously, it'd be better if it was 20 times larger, but that gatefold image is just stunning. Just stunning. Love it. Because this is the re-release, they've done a pretty good job on this one, actually. Some of the re-releases, they didn't do such a good job. This one they did. So we've got a whole collection of the artwork from that era. Eddie Crunch, I think that one was called when I first saw it. This was from one of the tour programs of the 7th Tour of a 7th Tour. Got some cool live shots from the era in the background there. That's from the Infinite Dreams single cover. More nice live shots. Hello, Dave. Yes, count how many times he's smiling in those photos. Mr. H. And then the booklet starts to focus a bit more on Donington. Donington 1988 was a huge deal for Iron Maiden. The band, it seems weird to think about it this way, but they hadn't actually been around that long. So for them, in relative terms, for them to be at Donington headlining was a huge event. And they'd always purposely avoided Donington until they could headline. So this was massive for them. Cool collection of all the single artwork. from the album. Most of these photos are from the right time period. I think there's a couple here that aren't. This one kind of stands out like a sore thumb. This is the From Here to Eternity video. What on earth is Fear of the Dark? What on earth is that doing in here in Seventh Son? Ice. The theme of the album is ice. Let's put in a photo from the wrong time period with us playing in front of fire. Okay, guys. Anyway, here is Donington. Cool crowd shots. Band on stage. Love it. Wish I was there. Unfortunately, I wasn't. Seventh Son. Woof. Well, there's not much that can be said about Seventh Son of a Seventh Son that hasn't been said far more articulately than I could do, except to say that it's my favourite album of Maiden. It's probably my favourite Maiden of all time. Probably my favourite album of all time, if I'm being honest. Incredible album. I'm looking forward to, hopefully, an expanded or very special box set or something for its 40th anniversary in just a couple of years' time. Who knows? Maybe they'll even go out on tour and play the whole album back to back. I certainly would be first in line for something like that. Let me know in the comments your thoughts of the album, which versions you've got, and what you'd like to see in a special edition on its anniversary. Cheers, thanks for watching. Up the irons.